So once again, welcome to Ken Ben's Media TV, where we say that we always tell African stories the African way, because we believe in our Africanicity, and we believe that Africa has the best stories to tell. And today I want to talk to you, who is always my viewer. And I wanted to talk to you about a concept that when I was seated somewhere sometime, it came into my mind. And for people who love football, will be able to relate very well with what I'm going to talk about at this particular time. And I'm a fan of football, and I have watched football for quite some time now. And I know that even people who are not so much fans to football, maybe they know one or two things about football. And in every field that is built for football, the professional fields, leave alone maybe the African fields that we have, they do not have the structure. But when we are talking about this big field like the Camp Nou, the field, the Old Trafford, the Fry Emirates, the Stamford Bridge, and maybe the other big football fields that are out there, when they are built, they are being built, there are two special rooms that are always included when they are making this field. And these two special rooms, they are the dressing rooms for both the teams that will be playing. You understand that in every game, two teams must be playing. And the normal program of a football match is that at first they meet in the dressing room in order for them to change the clothes that they have come with in the field and be prepared to put on their team's uniform in order for them maybe to go and start the game. That's the protocol of a game. So the moment they get into a field, whether it is their own field or even a field of the opponent where they are going to play, they are always provided with a room. And the rooms are two: the home team room and the visiting team room. But both of them, they are almost the same. But I do not want even to concentrate on the structure of the dressing room or even the size of the dressing room. That does not necessarily matter. For our case, I want maybe to concentrate on the language that is used in this dressing room. And as I was seated somewhere, I was thinking about these rooms. And I came to realize that maybe the most motivating rooms in the whole world, the most motivating rooms, apart maybe from the church which is now provides the spiritual announcement, the most motivating rooms in the whole world are the dressing rooms. And why do I say so? I say this because every ones that are used in the dressing room is about how we are going to win. And I have seen it happening. That even when the team they go at a halftime and they are given some minutes to go and go back to the dressing room, they go to the dressing room, even when they are defeated, 3 goals to zero, 5 goals to zero, and they are given that chance to go back to the dressing room. The only language that is used there is, now we have lost this game. There is nothing that we can do about this game. That is not the language they use when they get back to the dressing room. Being the most positive loan maybe in the whole world, they go with the notion that even if we have been defeated 5 goals, we still have another 45 minutes for us to win this game. And so the language that is being used in those dressing room is that no matter what is going to happen, we are going to win this game. And that is why I'm calling the dressing room of every team, of every field in the world, as one of the most positive room in the world. And that is why you see, even when the managers and the coaches they are selecting their captains, they do not just take anyone and they appoint them to be their captain. In fact, there are so many managers and coaches in football who have lost their job because of a choice of a captain that they are going to use in that field. Because the captain should be the one who would be leading the conversation in the dressing room. And when the dressing room, the talk is all about positive, that we are going to win this game. That no matter what, no matter how strong the team
And we
is,
have
and
seen
we
it,
have seen, by the way, when The teams like Barcelona, they are known, the Real Madrid, the teams like Chelsea or even Manchester United, and they meet a very feeble and unorganized team. And we have seen these unorganized teams going to a point of even beating those teams that we call big. Why? Because the moment they retract, the moment they enter into the dressing room, the only language that they have at that particular time is the language of winning. And as I was thinking about all these things, I thought that in life, maybe we need sometimes to have some dressing room in our own houses or even in our own mind. That we can create a small room in our own mind that we will feed with every positive thing that has happened into our life or that we have achieved in life. And every time maybe we are confronted with negative things, the only place that we can go back is to our positive room, our dressing room. The time that they enter into the dressing room, they talk about winning. There's no team in history of football that goes to the dressing room and starts strategizing on how they are going to lose. Even in the fixed matches, and I don't even ever believe that they are fixed matches. I only believe that every team they play to win. And when they go back to the dressing room, the only language that they speak is the language of how they are going to win. We can relate this to our own lives. That at times we need to have a special place, either a special chair in our homes, even a special room in our home, even maybe a special place, a special um, created room in our mind where we go and only have positive talk in our lives. Because essentially, all the fact remains that there are so many people who fail in life not because they never had the capacity to win, but because all that they had and all that they listened to was a negative talk. And they approach life from a negative perspective. But if they had a special room, like the dressing room of every team, where they can go back when the journey is too tough or when the journey gets maybe too tough for them, they have some room in their mind or even in their own houses where they can go back and start having a positive conversation. And when they are getting out of that room, when the whistle goes that now the halftime is over and the teams have to go back now to the field to play, they get out of that room motivated enough, inspired enough, with a positive perspective and a positive attitude that they are going to win the game, regardless of how many goals they have conceded in the first half. And this is the kind of conversation that goes on in those dressing rooms. And we also need to have those dressing room in our own lives where we can go back when things get tough for us, where we can go back and have a positive talk to ourselves. We talk to ourselves, we say it is possible, we see things from a different perspective, from a very positive perspective, and know that it is possible for us to go back and win in everything that we are going to do. And so, if we can be able to relate that and leverage it in our own lives, then I'm hoping and I know that this world will be a better place for all of us. We all need positive vibes. We all need positive perspective. We all need positive words that it's true, that regardless of what we are going through in life, someday things will still be better for us. And this is the kind of talks that we will continue giving here at Kenben's Media TV as we continue telling African stories the African way to motivate and inspire Africa so that we can transform it to be the best continent in the world and maybe to be able to change the whole picture to the world and be able to tell the world that it is possible even here in Africa. As we continue telling all those stories, it's good for us to know that we have to change fast in order for us to change the world. And the kind of positive talks that we are going to have in us are going to be very detrimental in the success that we are going to have in the near future or even in the days to come. So thank you very much for watching Ken Ben's Media TV. We really appreciate. God bless you and God be with you. Thank you.